Boxing fans, what's good? It's your boy P Money. I am highly pissed off right now, learning that Terrence Bud Crawford will not be facing Earl Spence Jr. next after months of negotiations. Nah, that's not going to happen. But he will be fighting this year. It's not going to be against anybody that's a super high contender in the WBO either. It's against David Avanesyan. December 10th on Black Prime pay-per-view in Omaha. Very upsetting, man. Very, very upsetting news to me. There was no excuses whatsoever not to make this fight happen. None. And all I've been hearing is excuses from Terrence Bud Crawford, man. And then you can't even fight a top contender. Like, yeah, okay. Avanesyan is 6. Cool. But no, you can't fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. or Boots Ennis or Keith Thurman. You can't fight those guys. You go and fight. You go and look for David Avanesyan. And there's a reason why I picked this thumbnail of between Terrence Crawford and Mean Machine. And that's because Terrence Crawford already beat the dude that beat David Avanesyan back some years ago. That actually, he stopped him. And then he won his last 6 fights, but they're against people that nobody knows. I mean, you have to be a staunch boxing fan to know who the hell the guys that Avanesyan has been fighting lately. Now, his claim to fame was beating up old as hell Shane Mosley, losing to Lamont Peterson in a pretty close fight, and then losing to Mean Machine, who Terrence Crawford already stopped. It's very disgusting, man. There was no excuses that can be made. You can't flip this around to Earl Spence. You can't flip it to Al Heyman. You can't do that, man. You can't do it. Only in the Earl Spence fight, Terrence Crawford had issues with negotiations. In any other fight that he's fought, he had no issues. When it came to David Avanesyan, he had no issues making that fight. It came so quickly. Like he already had this plan concocted this whole time. Because it was like he did not want to fight Earl Spence. He just went in there, acted like he wanted to do it, but then he's making all these alleged demands, Talking about transparency, talking about his family doesn't have enough tickets. Just foolishness, man. Absolute and utter foolishness is what I was hearing. And it's BS, man. We're talking about Earl Spence. He agreed to all the BS. So what else is there than to sign the contract if you agreed to everything? It really doesn't add up, man. It's not adding up. It's very deceptive talk from Terrence Crawford. And everybody was saying that once he left Top Rank, it would be easy to make. Clearly, it's still not easy to make, man. It's not easy to make at all. And ESPN out here caping for Terrence Crawford, talking about he gonna make an 8-figure payday fighting David Avanesyan. Tell me how you can say that you're gonna make 8 figures fighting a dude that has not even been on TV in years. I don't even remember the last time David Avanesyan has been on a televised card of any sort. Ever since he fought Shane Mosley and Lamont Peterson. I remember those two, but I have not seen David Avanesyan fight in years. Those fights were years ago. It's a black eye for boxing, man. This right here. There's no excuse whatsoever for this shit, man. There just isn't. And I'm sure the Crawford fans are going to be out there figuring out a way to spin it on to freaking Earl Spence somehow, some way. But it looks bad, man. But I don't have too much else on this one. This is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.